Banner region. Stream skip second. Edit list. Awesome sauce. Cancel but restart but pause but return the end stream button.
Awesome sauce. Hello, everyone. Uh, this is Awesome Sauce Radio. I am your host, Blind Adam Wonders, the comic pimp. I'd like to thank the Terrificon for sponsoring tonight's episode. Terrificon is August 16th through the 18th. They have an amazing guest list. Jim Lee will be there on Saturday. Charlie Cox, Daredevil himself, will be there on Sunday. Adam Hughes. They just added Tom Welling to the guest list, so I maybe get some Smallville stuff signed. But www.terrificon.com. Tell them about it. I'm setting you. JV should be here in a little bit. He's on his way home. Hopefully, he gets some safe because it's raining and pouring in Jersey at the moment. But I do have a very special guest. He's 1/3 of the Drunken Chat Sun crew on Friday nights. He's not the best. He's not the most awesome. He is the greatest. Sir Christopher the Greatest. What's up, sir?
What's up, everybody? How you guys doing?
I can't complain. I'm in the process of actually cleaning out the office and got new furniture coming on Friday, so I couldn't be happier.
Yeah, it sounds like something to be happy about.
Yeah, so I got a whole new day bed with a dresser and a bookcase built in. And I'm in the process of I got that, and I got a brand new desk. So by Friday, I should have everything set up. So I just been like packing stuff and moving crap. I even said on Facebook that I was like the most horrible thing about cleaning out your room for new furniture is cleaning out your room for new furniture.
Yeah.
There's one dresser I haven't touched in like 9 parts of the top of the dresser I haven't touched in a good 3 years. Which was like both good and bad because I found some old Mego action figures I totally forgot about.
Yeah, that happens, dude. Every time I go ahead and go through all my inventory, I always end up finding things that I forgot I had. So, it's always good to do that every once in a while, kind of just go through everything, see what you got. You might end up finding something that you completely forgot about.
Yeah, and I'm also happy because if this works the way I want it to, there's a Superman figure I got for Christmas a few years back. It was one of the 15-inch Supermans with the cloth cape. I hope I can display that a little bit better for once.
I'm sure you'll work it out. You always do, dude.
Yeah, So, what did you think of SummerSlam?
I thought SummerSlam was an awesome show. I'm not gonna lie. This was actually one of the better SummerSlams in years. Of course, my favorite SummerSlam probably being the one where the Fiend, first wrestled against I think it was Finn Balor, right? So this one was good though. I liked all the little twists and turns, although I kind of called them, ahead of time. I was still stoked about everything that happened.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna date myself. My 2 favorite SummerSlams of all time are 1989 because that was Macho Man and Zeus versus Hogan and Beefcake, which always has a special place in my heart because that was the first SummerSlam I actually watched. And then SummerSlam '98, which was when Nick Foley became the Hardcore Champion for the first time.
Yeah, that's an awesome moment too.
Yeah.
I was hoping that I knew that Roman was coming back. I think that was like probably one of the biggest pops of the night. The only thing that I was a little disappointed with is that I felt like the Wyatt Six didn't get a match on the card. I thought that was going to be the perfect time for Bo Dallas, to go one-on-one with Chad Gable. But apparently they're saving that for something. But that was probably the only thing that I felt like was missing. I felt
I
like the
kind of
whole.
like I kind of like that they held off the Raw because it gave me something to look forward to on Raw.
But
As much as I wanted to see you doing that SummerSlam, Uh, I also like the fact that they 11, 11 years to the day that you know the 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 initial Wyatt family gimmick started on Raw was when the Wyatt Six had their first match on Raw.
Yeah. I love the timing. Don't get me wrong. I love the fact that they did everything in the timing, right? It's just me being such a big fan of that group because of Bray. You just want to
Yeah,
see more of them and more of them and more of them, right? So I think now we're gonna go in another direction because we just got the final members video. So if I'm not mistaken, we did Bo Dallas first, then we did Eric Rowan, then I think it was Nikki Cross, then they did Dexter Loomis, and then they did Joe Gacy. So now we're out of that area. Now we got to see that one-on-one Bo Dallas, Chad Gable, and I was wondering if they were going to save that for Bad Blood or not.
maybe, maybe. The only thing my only complaint with the night was I could have done without the Ron Truth Miz segment.
Yeah, I thought that they were going to have a little bit more of them on the hosting tip.
Yeah,
And, blink, it was almost like a blinking you would have missed them situation. So,
because Ron Truth should never change his gimmick.
yeah, he's
He's still a
fucking
star
hilarious.
all these
Yeah.
years.
Yeah, I definitely agreed. Another thing that I really liked is how they played the Judgment Day angle. I figured that they were going to do that, of course, but I still like it after it hit. You know what I mean? How they had Damian Priest look at the Titantron or the monitor to see the replay, to see his boy betrayed him, which is like, well, we already knew. So now it's almost like, okay, they've made Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley into a baby face. Now what are you gonna do with them? You know?
Oh yeah, I was talking about this with a buddy of mine the other day. I said this kind of reminds me when they did the initial DX split up back in 98, 99.
Yeah,
Except that they flipped it instead of turning the two main people in the group heel, they turned them face.
yeah,
And how can you not have Damian Priest be anything but a face after that documentary?
yeah. That's true. So I guess it is perfect timing for him. But I'm
And I actually
also
think it's smarter for him to chase the title and also do this whole thing with getting revenge on
Finn Balor.
whatever Finn Balor and the rest of them are going to call themselves now.
Well, I think they're still calling themselves the Judgment Day. They just kicked them out because,
All right.
over the last 2 months, they've been building up to that where they've been showing Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley kind of take a leadership role in the group. And as you know, there's no leaders in Judgment Day. So why would you do that, right? So we knew it was coming ever since, they start bossing people around in the group, right? Now, the people that are left over in the group just doesn't have that star power anymore though. The only people that they have in there that really have star power is Finn Balor. There is nobody else. I don't look at JD McDonough
I would
like that.
say the dude, right, the one rising up who, if he's not a major star by next year, when I question WWE's creative, if they don't push Dominic hard soon, I've never seen someone have that type of nuclear heat since the days of Sean Waltman.
Yeah, and the crazy part about it is that the only way I feel like they can even turn him into a baby face now where it would make sense is to have him help his father in some sort, or some degree, but I don't see that happening cuz he's still straight up heel right now.
I
And
still think if they should push him as a monster heel,
I mean they had an opportunity to do that.
or make him the head of another faction or something, dude.
Yeah, cuz
The whole thing with him and Liv and Rhea, I have not been more entertained in wrestling in a good 15 to 20 years.
yeah, they're definitely wasting that talent right now in my opinion. Having him in a love triangle, we've seen many of those with WWE over the course of the years, but I just
But
feel
then
like right
this one
now,
works for me. This one works for me for some weird reason. This one really and I got the results I wanted to.
yeah, I mean, we like I said, we all knew that was coming, but the biggest thing about it is, bro, is like, where do we go from here? Are we just gonna have Rhea chasing Liv and down for revenge, and like what?
That is
I
true.
think it,
That, where they go from here, I don't know. I think you know like I said, because the one thing I want to see is there's a certain MILF coming back soon, and I don't think she's coming back with a doll this time around.
yeah.
From what I've been seeing, everything I've been seeing from Alexa Bliss on Instagram, I think she may be coming back with her own gimmick.
Um, I felt like they were gonna do that, but I also felt like they were gonna drive a storyline with Nikki Cross getting revenge.
Yeah, that's right. They may start it with that, and then have her eventually, you know, another thing. I guess it all depends on how hard they want to push her once she comes back too.
Yeah, because the way it also is looking, looks like Becky Lynch is not coming back.
Really?
Yeah, that I mean, if you saw her latest Instagram post, right, or Twitter tweet, or X tweet, whatever you want to call it these days, but
Yeah.
she said that as a man, she's had a hell of a career, and it was an honor to be the man. And the way that was said, it's only you can only take it two ways. Either A, she's going to retire, or B, they're going to change her entire gimmick.
I wouldn't be surprised if they combine that and let her take 6 months to a year off. Just remember, you're a parent, and uh, like that first 5, 6, 10 years of your kid. No matter what you do with them later in life, you can never get the time of them being young back. So I can see her taking some time off just to be a mom for a while.
Now, I can agree with that. I can definitely see that. Um, but I mean, if I'm just being totally honest with myself, she's been a little rusty lately.
She has been.
She hasn't been looking too smooth lately. It looked like
She can benefit from a year off.
yeah, it looked like she dropped some weight, and it just it's just not very believable right now. And especially with like you adding the ring rust to the situation, it just doesn't really look like that right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so like I said, I'll follow her whatever she does. I think she's more talented. She's one of the. If I had to pick like out of if I had to pick my top three from that era of female wrestling, she'll definitely be at least like two or three in there. Uh, you know, I think out of that era, I think Billy was still. I don't even think they've reached her potential, what she's capable of sometimes. And she's a sweetheart in real life. Every time the last Tour Talk conventions I met Belly at, she was nothing than pleasant to a point where waiting on her line for autographs and photos is painful because she spends time with her fans. Uh, it just, I'm also wondering if Charlotte's coming back anytime soon. I actually miss Charlotte Flair on my TV right now.
Hey, bro, can you see me? Like,
Um,
Let me
You're asking,
restart this
you know
because
what?
it's like
You're
tweaking right now. Hold on.
really, and technically, I'm not going to be able to see it. Is it still tweaking? Hello. Well, we may have to restart this shit. Okay.
Main region. Solo layout with back group layout. All cameras are visible and spaced out. Top leader layout. Small screen. Show more. Edit layout. New layout. Remove. Solo layout. But mute line Adams. More. Add IG colon sir Chris enter.
All right.
Are you back? Yo,
Yep.
dude. How's that?
Yeah, I'm all good. For some reason, it glitched or something, and I had to just restart the browser.
All right,
But
that's interesting because and then it took me a second because you asked me if can I see what's going on, and I don't think you heard me chuckle.
yeah, yeah,
Like I said, JV is gonna be a little later than normal tonight because he's coming home from his day job. Uh, and then I was like, and then I was like, let me just click down there. It's all good.
all right. What do you got up for us next?
Uh, let's see. You watching Cave Crusader?
I am. That shit is good. I am definitely enjoying that show right now. I'm not gonna lie, dude.
I'm up to like episode. It's gonna be 5 or 6. I got past you know, the first 2 Harley Quinn episodes.
Yeah,
Uh, Basically, I'm Bruce Tim and company are doing a phenomenal job with this.
yeah, dude. I like
I
it the
don't.
fact that we got a hardcore Batman for once, though. You know, Batman don't take no shit in this show.
No, he does not. Don't know if I necessarily agree with the voice who's ever doing the voice, but I've been spoiled for a very long time with a few peeps in that department.
Yeah,
I also like there's other little things like the gender swap for Penguin that threw me off guard a little bit. I do like I haven't got to watch all of it yet, but how they're eventually turning Harvey Dent into Two Face, I'm enjoying.
yeah. That's good. I also, like when I said Batman take no shit, I mean I just got a really a kick out of the museum where his mom's pearls are, right? And the guy was talking shit, and he kind of just,
Then he beats the shit out of him.
yeah, he just tapped him on the shoulder and it sucker punched him. I mean, dude,
Honestly, I
I
thought
love that shit.
yeah, because I thought it was gonna be a little bit more diplomatic, and then he just like all of a sudden belts him right in the fucking face. I was like, all right, that's this is my favorite scene ever as him not being Batman but Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, because like I said, it doesn't seem like he takes any shit in this universe.
you know, I I also like when he's on the therapy couch with Harleen, and he's just like, well, he talked about my mother. I don't care.
Yeah. You know, I think that like so far, I feel like if they give us another season of this, I'm gonna watch that too, because I think that it gives me old Batman animated series vibes,
Yep.
and it's just like dead on though. Like it just reminds me if they did the Batman series for the 1940s or 1950s. If it was in that era, like this is like pretty much spot on with that.
What I really liked about this, it because of the creative team behind it, Bruce Tim, uh, Ed Brubaker, Greg Rucka, Matt Reeves, Abrams. They married Golden Age Batman comic books with a little bit of Batman the animated series, and it pays a lot of nods to
Yeah.
that. You know, your
And
Batman, your ones, and Long Halloween, Dark Victory type
yeah,
stories.
that's why I'm enjoying it so much, Like um I think that I think if they do another season, it's only going to get better. I'm not exactly sure on how many seasons that they say they have of it, but it's been really good. I just got to finish it off. I think I may have like 2 or 3 episodes left to go, and then
I think
I'll
I'm about the maybe about the same. Forgetting where I left off, and I have this bad habit of. I'm gonna have to rewatch it because I've had this bad habit of dozing off, like in
oh
the
yeah,
middle of
yeah.
episodes for like a minute or two.
Yeah, that's because by the time we get ready to watch it, it's usually like either after wrestling or sometime like that. So I've been watching, because I eat pretty late, so I usually watch it like while I'm eating, and then when I come back from eating it, I lay down and I'm still watching it. I'm fully into it, but I just I fall asleep, and then I have to.
No, I hear that. I have a bad. I do that with a lot of stuff. Actually, it's just uh, I get too comfortable sometimes.
Yeah. So that's like all it is for me. But I've enjoyed it nonetheless. That's probably been like one of the things that's been saving us because, we don't really have anything else to watch. We're not into the Game of Thrones thing yet. We haven't fully indulged in that yet.
I
So
guess
this is
that's just not my cup of tea.
yeah,
And
it's so this has been like our savior right now. So
like I said, we don't we actually technically we don't have anything to like September 18th at this point because that's
yeah.
the drop date for Agnatha.
Yeah, although we do get some more exciting news this weekend. Um, with
So I know you
D23.
and I were texting back and forth. Okay? You said you're probably not going to Amazing Las Vegas Comic Con because they're doing a shorter event this year.
Yeah, they're supposed to be doing a shorter event. It was kind of more of a last notice type thing. Like that's
Yeah,
actually this weekend, and I don't even remember them announcing it until maybe like a month ago. And so
I
the
don't know.
only
I did not
person that
get
they
the only two people
you're
that I know
saying
that they
what?
have for certain is Zona Lang, Lana, the voice actress who plays Rogue, Rob Liefeld, and that's all I can remember off the top of my head.
Yeah, when it was first announced, the only person that they had on the list was Rob Liefeld. So
That's because he does their show almost every year.
yeah, hey, he probably lives out here.
He actually, yeah, he goes out in Southern Cali, so it's not that far from him.
Yes, like skip hop it away. So
Yeah.
yeah, I can definitely understand, but um,
Yeah, I thought fortunately I normally go every year. I'm friends with Billy and Jay, the guys who promote the show. I've known them since like the mid '90s. When they used to be set up at San Diego Comic Con, when San Diego Comic Con was an easy event to like get into, and
yes,
I'll support them in anything they do. It just by the time I found out about it, it's just like I already had other plans made, and I was just my friend who I normally stay out in Vegas with, one of her beloved cat and her beloved ferret both passed away, and she just wasn't emotionally up to hosting anybody. So I was like, all right, I'll skip this year, and hopefully they'll come
yeah,
back next year. The convention center stronger.
yeah. They said they're supposed to return to the convention center next year, and the convention center is getting construction done so that I believe it's nicer. So next
Ooh,
year
that
should be pretty
construction's
big.
finally getting done. Nice. That's
Yeah, so it
awesome.
might be something to enjoy.
Nice. I'll be in Vegas in January for ABNs, but that's just a hell. It's one of my favorite things of the year, but it's also pure hell too.
Yeah, definitely. But I mean, I was gonna go. I thought about popping up down there for a hot second. I'm pretty sure with Rob Liefeld coming, I'm pretty sure still may be a big turnout because of Deadpool. So because people are just dying to probably get some of their things signed,
Oh yeah,
after the movie. So I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, the Rob Liefeld and CGC will be there, and that's pretty much all you need to draw a crowd. So.
yeah. And like I said, they got the added thing of the a couple members of the X-Men voice cast, courtesy of Unknown Comics, I believe. And with X-Men '97 being as hot as it is, get a nice turnout for that too. But you know, I hope everyone who is going has a great time at Amazing Las Vegas Comic Con. Billy, Jay, I love you guys, and I'll definitely be back next year. And I promise not to bring any known adult film stars this time around. I had a friend, but she wasn't there in that capacity. She was just there, in civilian life, helping out her visually impaired friend. And like 3 or 4 people recognized who she was.
Yeah,
I
dude.
was like, come on, this is Vegas. Come on, she's probably not the only one from that industry walking around here.
Yeah, definitely not, dude. Because I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of people that work in that field out here for sure. So
Yeah,
you know, I mean, if
but
you want to get
they
technical, I
busted
mean,
my yeah, because they busted my balls about it.
yeah, everybody nowadays, dude, everybody has an OnlyFans, right? So
Yeah,
it's
pretty
like,
much.
even your average mom probably has one, right? So
In fact, I got yelled at by someone uh, t- because I was suggesting to a friend's niece who's like 21. I was like, "You're always bitching about money. You just go on OnlyFans. You're disgusting. Don't tell people that. What's wrong with you?" I'm like, I wasn't telling her to do anything wrong. I was just like, she cosplays anyway. You know, but because it's me, I get it. Unfortunately, my reputation precedes me. I'm used to it. I don't care. Uh, yeah, so what do you? So D23 is also this weekend. I hear.
yes, sir, it is.
So what do you think we're going to be getting at this point?
Now, I'm excited for D23 because this is that they've been using to really give us a lot of information because they didn't really use San Diego this year to do it because the three things that we discussed was things that we pretty much already knew. Now, the only thing that they added into that is a little bit more detail on the three films that we already knew about, and
Like
then
with
they
the
introduced RDJ as Doctor
Thunderbolts,
Doom. Now,
because
I wanted
that's
to, talk about something that is has been a
okay. I think we may have lost Chris. I think we just broke. You
popular at
there,
the
bud?
moment.
What's that?
I'm just been from what I thought. Um, I thought that Marvel Studios, okay, wanted the whole fiasco over Spider-Man 4, right? I thought the whole fiasco that they were butting heads about, right, was that we discussed it a little bit before we came on, but Marvel wanted Spider-Man 4 to be a street friendly neighborhood Spider-Man so that they can cross him over with Daredevil and Kingpin and Punisher and all the street level characters that Marvel is bringing in from the previous Netflix show, right? And I thought Sony was the one that wanted to do the whole Beyond Spider-Verse type of ordeal with all three Spider-Man. So I guess this topic came back
I think
up.
they want to. Excuse me. I think they want to do that so they can also cross in the stuff they weren't letting Marvel play with in the sandbox, like your Craven and
Mhm.
your Madam Web characters.
And
Uh,
Venom.
Venom and Tom Hardy's Venom a little bit more. And that uses the live action Spider Verse, which doesn't really need to be done. Because I still have no faith outside of Venom uh, for Sony to do anything really good live action at the moment.
Well, see, I have mixed feelings about it because, you know, they gave us a successful Tobey Maguire franchise.
That
Remember,
did
that was under Sony.
yeah.
They gave us a successful Andrew Garfield 2 movies, which was also
Mm,
successful. A lot of things in it, some people weren't, you know, head over heels for, primarily that version of Green Goblin. But,
that sucked.
yeah, but the rest of it, most people dug. They went to see it, right?
I
So
actually, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna lie. I really did enjoy Jamie Foxx as Electro.
that's what I'm
I actually
saying.
thought he did a really fun portrayal of the character.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So they did give us some good things, okay? So we can't sit up there and act like they just never gave us anything good, right? Now, the whole thing about it though is that originally there was some things that leaked via Discord, Twitter, all those different places, Reddit, all those different pages, right?
Amazon style.
And the original plan was this, I thought that while Marvel is playing in the sandbox with Sony, they were going to have Tom Holland um, do his street level, friendly neighborhood Spider Man, just swinging around New York thing. They were going to have Andrew Garfield crossed over with Venom and the Tom Hardy Venom, which is why they said that Venom wouldn't have any solo movies anymore because they were going to bring Andrew Garfield over there and they were going to do the Amazing Spider Man 3 and have Tom Hardy's Venom be the villain. Now, then the other thing was that they were going to use Tobey Maguire to do Spider Man 4. And then they were going to do a Spider Man family type story with him being married to Mary Jane and them having Mayday.
And
So
that means I had to suffer through what's her face again? Son of a bitch.
yeah, Kirsten Dunn again. But
Thank you. I was drawing a
I'm
blank
just
on the
saying,
name.
like, that's what was like leaked a long time ago. And then even when people started questioning the direction of Spider-Man 4, this again came up. So it's just like, you know, I feel like depending on where your source came from, you have these two companies switched up, right? Now, if you just look at what's on either side of the board, then you would kind of like make sense of it, and it would make sense to you that Sony, the reason why they would want to do a whole Spider Verse type of thing going on over there is because their most successful movie was Spider Man No Way Home. So it's like that was the only movie they made $1 billion off of with Marvel, right? So it would make sense on why they would want to go in that direction. But as far as Marvel Studios and Kevin Feige, it would make sense that they go in the direction of the street level thing because of Daredevil. And, originally they leaked out that Spider Man was supposed to show up in Daredevil Born Again. So, I just think that, the other confusion people are having right now is all wrapped up in Secret Wars, whether it's the 1984 run or the 2015 Hickman run. But I feel like the main story is going to be the Hickman run,
Actually,
but
I think
they're also going to take elements out of the 1984.
the main we talked about this before we hit the live button. Uh, the number one thing they're going to take from the '84 run, issue 8, Mr. Symbiont going on Tom Holland.
Hmm.
Uh, because that's the number one story beat from that run that everyone remembers.
Hmm. They remember that, and if you're thinking from it from a business standpoint, that is, they make all their money from merchandise. So you're telling me that Sony wouldn't give, or Marvel wouldn't give an arm and a leg to put Tom Holland in that symbiote suit so that, they can put his face on some merchandise, some t-shirts, some action figures, some Funko Pops. Dude, it's a no-brainer.
And all the flippers, all the people who, you know, what's that? I like to call the cosplay retailers. Yeah, I said it. Uh, you know, people. You don't make money with comic books in today's industry. Not 110%. You make a lot of your money with merch. Whether it's from corporate all the way down to the guy who does comic book conventions for a living. You make money with Funko Pops and action figures and T-shirts and popcorn buckets. I bet you that AMC and Regal are gonna have a nice padded July, August because of the popcorn buckets and the collectible cups from Deadpool and Wolverine.
Hmm.
I wouldn't be surprised if they made at least $1 million on popcorn buckets. And
Yeah,
theaters are
because it.
still selling out of those things.
Yep. And now they even opened up so you can pre-order them. So you don't even have to go to the theater to get them anymore. You can actually just order them straight through the website.
Uh, uh, and they're still going for good money on the secondary market too. But my whole thing is, if Marvel corporate, aha, oh boy, thank you, Adam. Uh, they if you don't think they don't want to put Spider-Man in that black costume, for those purposes, uh, then just do me a favor, shut up and just stop specking.
JV said send the link.
Send the link. They're doing it now. That's odd. Open Gmail. Take me a minute or two.
But, even building on what we were talking about, Adam, I just think that a lot of people are confused on the spec wise, and they're just reaching for anything, reaching for this, reaching for that. Um, I think Marvel killed a lot of that when they came out the Monday after the San Diego Comic Con weekend, and they told people, like, hey, Robert Downey Jr. is playing Victor Von Doom, okay? No variant, no this, no that, straight up Victor Von Doom. So I think a lot of people missed that Marvel came back out and clarified that the next day. So you got people all over the place with this stuff. You got half the people trying to sell books, and the other half of the people would just want to be able to be right. And it's just a confusing time if you're a casual collector. You know, most people
Open Instagram.
they don't get into all the details in the comics and the books and how much they're worth and what run to buy and what run to collect. They're not into all that, dude. They're just trying to go watch a film and take their family to see something and enjoy a movie. So Marvel got that right for Deadpool and Wolverine. And I think going from here and going forward, they're going to continue to get it right, right? Because the experimental phase of phase 4 and phase 5 is nearly over with now. So all that experimenting that they were doing prior, I think that's over with now. So I already told everybody exactly what I want to see, and that's all I care about seeing, which is God Emperor Doom. That's all I want to see. If they give me God Emperor Doom, hey, they're in the money with me.
Sorry for the minute of radio silence. I was getting that link to JB. Yay. Like I said, it just feels like lately that investment in collectibles become a what have you done for me lately? Hey, bitch! What's the top bottom bitch of the week? Which I think this weekend's gonna bring us some new things that are gonna be
Yeah.
coming out of people's dollar boxes. Depending on what they decide to you know roll out for D23 this year. Since the only things we really got were Robert Downey Jr., the Thunderbolts panel at San Diego, which I think got no real play whatsoever on the back market so far. Uh, and I think that uh, my favorite thing for spec right now is still being slept upon
I mean,
because leader books are still cheap as hell. And I'm looking forward to seeing the leader back on the
which
screen.
ones?
The leader,
Oh yeah, dude.
you know,
But this is how I feel like people take villains, right? I think that if it's not a villain like Thanos or Doctor Doom or like one of the more well-known villains like Mephisto or Galactus, I
yeah,
don't think they do too well. Like people don't pay attention to it too much. Like people may go ahead and get the leader's first appearance just so they can say they have it, but let's be real. Like a lot of people are not interested in the character of the leader. I think everybody's
which is
excited
a crime to
that
shame.
he's coming back, to portray his ever so green self in this Captain America Brave New World. But spec wise, people aren't thinking about that right now. People are trying to get Doom right, and there's only one run that you need to get Doom right. You just need Secret Wars. That's all you need.
Yeah, and I'm as long as they get Emperor Doom right, and they find a way to bring in the Miracle Man or the Molecule Man. Excuse me. I was reading Miracle Man, which is a great series. You know, as long as they do those things, and you have as many variants beating the shit out of one another as humanly possible, we're gonna be fine.
And yeah, I agree. Now, I am worried about Molecule Man though. That's one character I'm worried about right now because I want to give a perfect example. Now, anybody that knows the comics and have read these stories, they know that Molecule Man was placed in every universe.
Yep.
All right. What's happening, Furber? How you doing, my boy? They were placed in every universe so that if
What's up, Fred Bird? Bird is
yeah,
the word, brother.
so that if they deemed that universe as a failure, then they would destruct Molecule Man to destroy the universe, right? Now, if we fast forward to MCU timeline right now, they just explained um a new thing in Deadpool and Wolverine, which is the concept of anchor beings. Now, you have anchor beings, right?
Yep.
Where each anchor being in their universe, right? If that anchor being dies, then the universe slowly dies, right?
Yep.
And that just matches like dead set on with what Molecule Man was for, damn near, right? So it's like when I heard the term of anchor beings, the first thing that popped up in my mind, like, oh no, are they not giving us Molecule Man? Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, dude, please don't tell me that you're replacing Molecule Man with these anchor beings. All right, fuck these guys. We want Molecule Man, bro. That's what I want. You feel me?
You ready? Period. I agree. I just it may have been their way of copping out of having to use Miracle Man, and I hope that's not the case.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying
Uh,
because the
however,
roles just match up.
yep, but however, we get some cool an excuse to put maybe one or two really cool cameos that they weren't thinking of doing that way. You know, because I'm still hoping for a Ben Affleck cameo as Daredevil, but I highly doubt I'm gonna get it.
Well, in Deadpool and Wolverine, remember Elektra said that Daredevil died, right? Now, I don't think that it's too late to see him
Yeah.
because I feel like one way or another, we're probably gonna see everybody, right?
Solo layout. Mute
Yep.
ID. More up. Add wheels to stage button to enter.
Ferber, are you talking about that molecule man?
Yo,
Hey, what's up?
what's up, guys?
Hey,
Sorry about that.
did you use administrative controls there, JD? Or
Nah, my Chrome messed up, so it like forgot like your logins and stuff like that. But we'll figure that out later.
all right, cool.
Now, see, look, Ferbert even hinted at it, right? For
Yeah,
Molecule Man,
what did Birdman say?
he said he's looking at this 4.0 for 150 right now, Molecule Man. Now, see, like that's a smart buy, but
Oh
it's
yeah.
just like with the way that they introduce these anchor beams, it's just like mind blowing that matches so well to Molecule Man's position in the whole story, right? So I just hope that they don't use this concept of anchor beams to not have Molecule Man, dude. I would be pissed, bro. I've been waiting for him to come for a long time now, along with God Emperor Doom. And if I don't get those two characters, bro, I'm gonna be pressed.
Oh yeah. I'm definitely going to. Like I said, they don't Doom right, then I'm not going to be a happy camper because Doom has never been, as far as I'm concerned, to 30 something years, Doom has never been done right on screen.
Yeah, they've been jerking Doom around on screen for a while now, so hopefully they get him right because he's a extreme. He is this story, okay? So if they don't get him right, dude, then they're gonna bomb so bad, and that's something that they may not be able to come back from if they don't do Doom right. And most of us that know the story of Secret Wars, I don't know anybody that doesn't want to see God Emperor Doom.
I think there's a real. You can remember the one Easter egg that we had since the first Deadpool and Wolverine trailer was the Secret Wars #5 comic.
Yeah, and the
And I think
worst part about
they
it,
put it in for a specific reason. Is I
yeah,
think
and
that's where we're going.
they've been dropping Doom Easter eggs way past you know the Deadpool and Wolverine, dude. They teased him in Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. Originally, the girl that landed on the helicopter on the ship, right? That was supposed to be a girl from Latveria. They also shot a post-credit scene for Doctor Doom that was pulled last minute, and there's
What?
articles all out there about them
Yep.
pulling it. Then in Moon Knight, they also not only show Latveria in the background, but if you paid attention when Oscar Isaac was driving that ice cream truck or whatever truck it was, behind him it said Von Doom. So it's like they've been teasing him for a while now. And it's just like every time they're about to actually show him though, they pulled it. So it's like, this has been a long time coming, but I think everything that happened with Jonathan Majors, I feel like they just, had to scramble and push Doom up, faster than they wanted to.
Yeah, and like I said, the one thing that gives Mickey Mouse crap in pants, he's like, oh boy, public scandal. What the fuck did we do? Oh boy, all you fuckers get the beating of the board now. Oh boy.
Yeah, dude.
Him and Goofy and Donald, they all sat the board down. They figured out this plan.
Yeah, now that they announced RDJ, it just seems like people are all over with the spec, and I just feel like all of that's some bullshit. And the only thing that you should really be posting is Secret Wars, and that's the 2015 Jonathan Hickman run. And if you are posting the 1984 run, I can't remember what number that is in Secret Wars 1 in 1984, the one with Doom all fucked up on the cover. I got one in
I
there.
said number 10.
Yeah, that one. And I mean, I have the whole run, but that's probably like the only fucking books I would worry about is that
Actually,
Doom.
just a caveat, because this was my first run as a kid in the comics, so I kind of know it by heart. The ones that you getting the whole set is awesome. Go back to the 2009 25th anniversary and buy the 2 packs with the action figures sealed.
Yeah,
I've never seen anyone with a set of those, and I'm actually working on that. But issue 1, issue 4 with the cover of the Hulk, lifting up the mountain. 7 used to be a cool book, but it's now associated with a movie that makes pornography look good. Hey, Madam Web, how you doing? Uh, but Madam Web, it wasn't great, but it wasn't as bad as people make it out to see. I did have fun watching it. I may be blind. I'm not that fucking blind. Sweeney Yu is I would be whipped cream off her a-hole. But that's another story for another day. They don't call me the innovator perversion for nothing. Issue 8, the first symbiote. And then issues 11, 10, 11, and 12. They're the ones that really have to deal with Doom. And they adapt anything from the 84 Secret Wars story. That's what I think they're going to use. That they're going to modify the fight at the end with Beyonder and Doctor Doom.
yeah, because they have to explain, how he becomes all powerful God Emperor Doom. But like I said, those are the only ones that matter. And the 2015 Jonathan Hickman run, and the most one you want out of that is really number 2. Um, unless you're just for covers, then you would get the whole run. All right, but as far as spec wise and having a first appearance that means something, is the first appearance of God Emperor Doom, which is number 2.
Yeah, like I say, if you're a fan of Alex Ross art, then please, God, buy the set, because he had some banger covers in that run.
Yeah, indeed.
Uh,
Uh, Number 4, especially.
yeah, and then if, if you want to get the first time you get to see an incursion happen, it's also the first time you see the Falcon as Captain America on the cover of a comic. It's Avengers 35
Yeah.
from that run. I know JB came in late. JB, just to backtrack a little bit, what were your thoughts on SummerSlam, bro?
Oh man, SummerSlam was fantastic. I mean, everybody was expecting, the Judgment Day turns, for sure. I thought the CM Punk match was fantastic. Uh, the Gunther match with Priest was amazing. Raw was fantastic. I feel like that might have been the best Raw since. Well, a lot of people were saying that this Raw felt like a after WrestleMania Raw, and definitely that crowd in Baltimore was hot. Now I don't know where they're going with the Terror Twins, Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley against the Judgment Day. I feel like they should have some people with them, but again, I don't know where the story's going. That's one of the best things about being off of social media is you get to see where the story's going. The White Six debut was fantastic. So yeah, it was fantastic, man.
Sweet. Uh, and probably not, but have you checked out any of the new Batman cartoon on Prime?
Actually no, I haven't checked it out yet. I will definitely check it out either tonight or tomorrow because I did see it and it looked interesting. So I'll check it out tonight or tomorrow and give you my feedback on it.
Awesome sauce. How's the rain and the thunder down by you? It's
Oh
crazy.
man, it was raining like Thundercats outside, man.
Yeah, I was afraid that we weren't gonna have a show tonight. I thought I was gonna lose power at one point.
Ah man, I was sitting in the car for like 10 minutes. Like I got home at like 9, but I was just sitting there for like a good 10 minutes, letting the rain be light. But I finally got in. So,
Yeah, we're having like major rainstorms here in
oh
Jersey.
yeah, I can tell.
That's not Chris though, because Chris lives out in Vegas.
I know, man. I so wish I was him right now.
No, you don't, because it's
No,
about
what do you want?
105, 110 out here.
Yeah, but at least it's not raining.
Yeah, dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. We be praying out here for rain.
That is true, though.
They would kill for what we're having out here right now.
Yeah, dude, swear, dude, because right now, like, it's fucking 105 to 110 out there right now, and you walk across the street and your balls are sticking to your leg, bro. So
Yeah, y'all got like Puerto Rico weather right now.
yeah, it's just extremely hot. Because I think it did rain, like within the last week or something, but it wasn't anything serious. But that rain that came down is now finally making itself into the air, so it's just humid as shit right now.
Word.
And humid with the type of sun that we have out here is not good.
Nah.
I don't even want to experience that. I mean,
Yeah, if I ever go back to Vegas, man, January's like perfect weather. January out there is pretty solid. When I went,
January, January is kind of like hit or miss because it'd still be cold out there in January.
really, when I went, it was like 70, but that was like 3 years ago.
Yeah, like I said, I went a little earlier when they had AVN the one year where it was early. It was early in January, not late in January. It was still a little nippy at night.
Yeah, it was solid because I went around. I think I went around like AV. No, because I don't think they were doing AVN at the time. But no, I went like late January, so it was pretty solid.
Hey, Chris, there's something wanted to get your opinions on as a full time Vegas resident, not like myself who's just like a wannabe who goes out there like for 2 weeks every 3 months to like film content, buy collections, and then come home. What were your thoughts of San Diego Comic Con? Was the move from San Diego to Vegas?
What do you mean, like, was San Diego the biggest Comic Con or what?
Yeah.
Of course it is.
There's
Every
a 50-50 chance they may move to Vegas.
Yeah, every year, San Diego is probably the biggest thing that people go to from Vegas.
Yeah.
If they ever bring it here, to that magnitude, then I think it's a good town to do it in. I mean, we got a shit ton of comic stores, a shit ton of collectible stores. I mean, you name it, we got it out here already. A few world renowned shops. I mean, who doesn't know about Torpedo? So it's not a bad spot. It's just if they ever were to actually do that, I think that you get a lot more star power having it in Cali because most of them live there. So,
Right.
maybe you got some that live out here too, but like your big star power is definitely in California. So, you know, if they do move it here, hey, I'd fucking love it because I'd go to it all the time. You mean I can actually just go down there and all I gotta do is pay for my ticket? Oh, dude, we'd be there every year.
Like I said, I actually have more friends in Vegas than I do in Southern Cali. So that I'd be like, hey, you want to go to Comic Con? And I know like 15 people in both my industries that would be like, yeah, sure.
Hold on, let's respond to something in the comments right quick.
Let's do it.
Furbird, he said, which variants do we like on issue 2 of the Secret Wars 2015 run? Which one do you like, Adam?
I actually like cover A, and I actually also really like the action figure variant.
Yeah, dude, the action figure variants are pretty cool. I think that besides like the virgins on the run, because it seems like those virgins, I think they're all second print if I'm not mistaken, but those are a little harder to come across. And then I think if we're just speaking in generality, the cover with Jane Foster and all the other Thor corps on there, that's another dope ass one.
That's true. Because the other there, I'm thinking that was for issue 9. It was from Midtown that had Peter and Miles on the cover from Sarah Pacelli. I like that. Um, that may be some of my favorite JTC action figure variants, just because you know they weren't Star Wars figure variants for once at that point in time.
Yeah,
And it's hey, the Secret Wars action figures has a special place in my heart. I don't know why they should get more love. So not because if you buy them loose, they're not all that expensive. Bird, nice job on your video, your last 2 videos, by the way, too.
nice, dude.
Yeah, he's got some really good comic book investment videos. Everyone should go check out.
Well, yeah, shout out to Furrbird the Nerd. That's a good dude. He always has some good things to add to the community and to the spec world. So, shout out to Furrbird for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. So, like I said, I'm. If anyone wants to watch really, really awesome animated Secret Wars action, Spider-Man. It's animated series 1990s. I think it's season 5, and they did a 3-part episode with as many of the characters as they were legally allowed to use. You know,
Yeah, that's another thing, bro. I'm happy that you mentioned it because I would love to see Spider-Man pick his team live action just like that, dude. I would fucking die to see that shit, dude.
that would be amazing. I was rewatching it recently, and I'm like, they should do this. They did that scene where he's just using the Beyonder's computer to like look at the Earth and pick his team. That would be so dope.
Yeah, super dope. Now, like, I just think that right now, dude, I would hope that you know,
Amazon, stop.
make my advice to people, dude, make your money, dude, but just please can we stop pushing like bullshit for bullshit reasons? Like, can we just, if you want to make some money, sell your fucking books, excellent. Do that shit. But can we just not push the wrong spec while doing it? You know what I mean? Because then you get people. I mean, all I've seen so many people fighting and arguing right now over what they're gonna do and what run is this and what run is that, and it's just taking the fun away from this shit entirely.
I'm just gonna say my piece, and just maybe a pipe bomb. I'm a CM Punk fan. Don't sue me. But you people, you motherfuckers in the CBSI Facebook group are the most toxic, most negative, ingrateful, inbred motherfuckers I have to deal with on Facebook. Uh, everyone has everyone has an opinion and an asshole. They both stink. It's just like no one can just be happy for Hey, can't you just give an honest opinion without having to be a smart ass, a comedian, or just being negative. I've never seen so much negativity in the comic book community. It's starting to really get to me where I'm not really participating in chats and especially Facebook groups the way I used to anymore in this stuff.
So you're saying it's like wrestling Twitter?
No, it actually makes wrestling Twitter look healthy.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking interesting.
It's insane, dude. The level of negativity and toxicity in any comic book conversation right now is just ridiculous. Ridiculous, dude. Like,
can I give an example? Because I actually put
please.
stuff there. Because Jim Lee's gonna be at Terrificon next week, and I don't want to do the obvious books. I'm only gonna be able, at the time I'm gonna be there, be able to get one book signed. maybe two. Plus, I'm most likely bringing my dad to help me out with filming, and I may throw him off the top of the building if he embarrasses me. I love my dad, but he could be like the real life Homer Simpson at that point where I just, you know, I'll have a good time with him. I'm blessed that he's healthy, that he can still help me out, and he enjoys all this. He's one of the biggest fanboys I know. He watches every show on Netflix. Uh, one of the coolest things during Deadpool movie to Travis, he's like, they're making another Venom. They're making another Venom. And I'm like, yeah, let's relax. We're in public.
I wish my dad was that excited about a comic book
Oh
movie, bro.
and he's like, they're making. He's like, holy shit, they're making another Beetlejuice. They're making. And I'm like, yeah, because I've been spoiled with YouTube when it comes to movie trailers, so I don't get excited during trailers that much anymore. You know, but and I should say, what would be the best book to get signed by Jim Lee? And I gave two or three like really off the beat examples. Like it was like Alpha Flight 51, which is his first work for Marvel. An issue of Wizard magazine. And then someone was just like, why don't you get stuff Wizard magazine signed? I'm like, because they're fucking in my head. I had to like call back and say because they're fucking awesome. And who taught you that? And I was gonna just like go off.
Well, a lot of people don't even know that some of these artists had, some of their first work published in Wizard, and that's just like what was it that they just discontinued? It was another magazine line that they always have a lot of upcoming artists and people in it. I wanted to say heavy metal. Is it the
Yeah, I
heavy
think it was
metal
heavy metal.
magazine?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
heavy metal.
So you get a lot of new artists and upcoming artists that did Wizard back in the day and do heavy metal now until I guess they're getting ready to discontinue heavy metal. So that means that a lot of those previous issues are going to be worth a little bit more later on when people recognize what it is. But it is what it is, dude. Like
I said, it just like irritates me. It's just like you can't even ask an honest, hey, you know, I don't feel bad for myself because I got 30, almost 40 years into this hobby now. It will be 40 years in November, God willing. Uh, and God willing, I'll have at least number 10. You know, uh, so it's just like I feel bad for the people just they go see Deadpool and Wolverine, or they'll watch the Penguin or something like that, get excited and want to get involved with comics and have to deal with bullshit and ass clowns.
Yeah, dude. It certainly does drive away the newer people, in my opinion, because it's just a toxic time. Unless you run into a good guy like yourself, a good guy like Ferdbird, or one of the
Bird,
other good fellas in comics right now. It's a definite turnout. Like complete turn off talking to some of these guys. You know, um, Always telling people what you know and what somebody else told you, and then it always turns out to be bullshit. I'm tired of that shit, though, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I'm tired of that.
and
If
I'm
if you
also just one more thing. Not everything in this hobby in this industry has to be about making money either. It could just be, hey, I'm a fan of Deadpool, and it's like, you know, I just want the X Force one for the trading card because it's cool. I have his rookie card.
Yeah.
Or I like if someone want to know at a recent one day convention where I was just giving away the noisemakers. I'm like, hey, a bag of 10 of them only cost me $3. I what pisses me off to death is parents who bring little kids to conventions don't buy them a goddamn thing and they cry at every booth they're at. So I normally like to have things that here, kid, just to piss the parents off. I get my noisemaker, Right, I normally have a bowl of candy sometimes. Here, have a couple pieces of candy. It shuts the kid up. Because parents don't know how to it irks me. It's like $1. If let them pick a dollar book out of a dollar box for fucking crying out loud. Don't let them walk around the convention crying for 2 hours.
Yeah. Speaking of kids and coming into collecting, I did see that Marvel is getting ready to drop a trick or read Spider Boy #1, so kids can get Spider Boy #1 for free. All they gotta do is go to their local comic shop and pick that up. And I'm really hoping that that character sticks to some of these kids right now, dude. Because
That's the perfect character for little kids.
yeah,
And,
but this
really good.
hobby needs new people, new kids to take interest in this hobby, because if it's only going to be a bunch of people between 25 and
And
60
death.
arguing about, what run is going to be solidified, this this hobby is shrinking in volume by the day. So we need kids to get involved in this shit now, because if we can just get one kid to read and get interested in these characters and
If
these
we
books.
if we can hook them to a point where this excites them to a point where it wants them to be involved, and we don't have any ass clown, egotistical, glad-handing douchebags to ruin that for them.
It's what this hobby needs right now.
Yeah, like, all right, I'm not gonna lie, manga is cool. Uh, you know, but you know, trying to get people into some of the stuff that I grew up on, like say my nieces and nephews' age range, is it's a challenge.
Hmm.
You
Yeah, I
know,
was talking about that the other day when it comes to the age bracket. So, people that grew up collecting in the 70s are not going to have the same taste as the people that grew up in the 90s, nor will those people have the same taste as the people that grew up in the early 2000s. And they're not going to have the same taste as the people that grew up in the 2020s. So it's like, that's the only disconnect right there, and it makes this big ass um kind of division between the old school collector and the new school collector. So I like to find myself right in the middle, right? I understand both sides, but I mean, it gets to a point where we need to be able to start doing things that's aimed at not just bringing people out to just spend money, but to actually get people into this hobby or these characters and things like that. Because, I had the argument a year ago that, the way things are going right now in a comic book shop that sells manga and comics, the kids are picking manga up hands down. I mean, it's not even a discussion.
oh yeah, or what I've seen is for the shops that carry a mix of product, I'll see them go to the magic section, or uh, I saw it for myself. One of the last one day shows I shut up when I sold more Paw Patrol stuff than I did anything else that day.
Yeah.
So as much as I can't stand Paw Patrol and I don't understand what kids see in it, it's cute enough to the fact that I'll never tell my nieces that actually do you get a tiny bit of a kick out of it. JD, have you ever seen Paw Patrol?
No, I haven't. I knew there was a movie or something
It's a
that came
cartoon.
out, but yeah, I know of it because I got a lot of friends with kids, but I've just never physically seen it.
Yeah, it's like a big show, like a with puppies, and
Yeah,
it's a
These
big
are
draw to
supposed to be,
kids,
they're
like
supposed to be cops
probably
or
under
something.
5.
for sure.
So, it's a moneymaker though, because those kids, do they love their Paw Patrol? So,
That's what they do. And like I said, I always get stuck thinking, you know, thank God for Disney XD, Disney Plus, because it's like the best babysitter and the worst babysitter in the world at the same time.
Yeah.
And that's the only reason I say it's the worst babysitter in the world because the little kids will never want to watch what I want to watch with me. So it's like, hey, you want to check out the Marvel Superhero Squad? No, we were Frozen and we were Paw Patrol. And I'm like, okay. It's like, what, do we have to watch it 24/7? Like I said, if I ever get to meet Kristen Bell, I just say, thank you for torturing me for 3 years because her voice in the Frozen movies, that's all that was played when I was babysitting for 3 years straight.
Yeah. All right, Adam, what you got next for us?
Basically, since we talked WWE, do you guys think that the pay-per-view All In is going to be worth checking out on the 25th?
Oh, I forgot that was around the corner. I'm gonna watch it regardless, but that's the problem, man. Like, that's why I mentioned wrestling Twitter, with the whole comic book thing, because everybody goes, oh, AEW can't hold a candle. And I'm like, can't y'all just appreciate that, like, wrestling is everywhere? You know what I mean? It's the highest thing right now. Like, there's even a company out in Brooklyn that has one of the greatest talents right now. So, like, no, but I'm gonna watch All In for sure. I like the way the card is going. I don't know if you guys heard the rumor about Britt Baker being suspended. So I don't know if she was
Yeah, I
suspended.
heard that rumor, and I'm sure they'll probably confirm it tomorrow night.
I don't even know if they'll confirm it. They might just have her like go off TV for 2 weeks. But no, I'm gonna watch it. I'm not gonna sit here. I'm not gonna watch it and go, "Oh, that was better or worse than SummerSlam." I'm just gonna appreciate it.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not even doing it for that purposes. I just, right now the one match that I was looking forward to the most may not happen now if Britt Baker is forced to be off TV.
I don't think so. I think they're gonna let her wrestle and then figure it out. Who knows? Maybe the suspension.
That means she won't take the belt off that stupid bitch.
I don't think she would because it's too early.
Yeah, they just
I
gave
mean,
it to her.
my name's gonna be stuck on my fucking TV.
No, that's like saying Randy Orton's gonna beat Gunther in Berlin. It's not gonna happen. Gunther's holding that title till what? SummerSlam next year?
I was gonna give it till WrestleMania.
Who?
You really think they're gonna
Oh,
have
I think he'll
Gunther hold
go
the belt
back.
for that
Well,
amount of time?
I think he might go past Mania, but I could see Mania also.
Yeah, it just depends on who they put in front of him because as of right now, I don't really see anybody that they can use to take it off of him except Sami Zayn. Now
I
that
mean,
would be good storytelling, but
yeah, I mean, I would hate to say this, but unless Brock Lesnar comes back, I mean, I don't see anybody else.
I mean, I don't even see Brock Lesnar taking it off
Like
of
I
him
say, is
because
Brock Lesnar even gonna come back at this point?
Well, I don't even know.
the
I know
rumor
Triple
is
H-
that he is, but
The rumor is it's on his time, but who's actually gonna beat Gunther? I mean, it would definitely be Sami Zayn because he's done it before. But
you see what I'm saying in the storytelling wise. That's
yeah,
why that makes the most sense to me because
exactly. Yeah, it does make more sense.
the only other person that I can possibly see them pan out a good enough story to do it is Finn Balor, and
Or Dragunov.
yeah, but I feel like it might be a little too soon for him. I
Very
see
true.
him
Very
at
true.
intercontinental,
Yep.
level with Braun Breaker, but
Yeah.
I just don't see him being world champion, and I feel like it's been overdue for Sammy for a while.
For sure. Yeah. For sure.
like I said, Sammy deserves a run with one of the either the world title or the undisputed. At this point, he's been in the company Did him and Owens, I think, broke in the WWE around the same time.
Yeah, I think Sammy was first, and then Kevin came after.
Of course, I remember the Kevin because he beat the shit out of John Cena. You know, the first time he was on he was on the main roster. So that's when I was like, and it was during that time that time in Cena's career I can't stand the most when he was doing the Super Cena gimmick.
Yeah, like I don't even see Cena going over Gunther either. I'm like,
You know what? Now that you mention that, they could have put him over for the 17th time with Gunther, but you know that's storytelling again. You know,
right? But how long are you gonna have him hold it?
I don't see him holding it for a long time.
Right.
But since these are going to be his,
Can I do a piece of what I like to call internet booking?
Sure.
Since next year is this John Cena retirement tour, when he's not filming Peacemaker, because that's what because Peacemaker season 2 is filming in Dallas as we speak.
Nice.
And why not? You have Gunther hold it to Mania, which I think would be awesome. I like the kid a lot.
Shit, if I can get $5,000 by April, me and you are going to Mania, buddy.
Nice. But why not let Cena win the Rumble, win the title at Mania, and retire it for a 17th time the night after? Just let him retire with it.
Yeah, and then he's going to be.
They can finally say that someone beat
Ric Flair's record.
Ric Flair.
I mean, if they could do that.
Yeah, because originally he halted at 16 because he didn't want to surpass Rick.
Right.
You know, now I think they opened his mind up to that possibility.
I mean, and Rick came out and said he's okay with it too.
Yeah, but Rick will say
I
anything.
remember researching it correctly.
Yeah, I can't talk shit about Ric Flair because when I met him at MegaCon a few years back, I was expecting him to be a dick. And he was super fucking nice. You know,
yeah.
I expected it to be you paid your $80, you got your photo, get out.
Yup.
He actually hugged every fan who went to the table and bought an autograph or a photo. He's like, thank you for coming out. How long you been at wrestling then? You know, I was not expecting that from Rick.
Yep.
I was expecting to meet the Hulk Hogan experience again.
Hey, Adam, I have a question.
Yeah.
If there's anybody from this like new batch of like superstars that you could get a hello from, who would it be?
Is this from me or can Sir Christopher answer this too?
Both.
Chris, you're the guest. I'll let you go first. I need to think about this for a second.
As in, who could we get on a show or something?
Yeah,
no, just as like
even if you could just get like a cameo, hello?
Yeah, like a video shout out, something. There's a reason I'm asking this, but yeah.
Is there someone
I think
you're thinking of getting?
No, because I might be going to Fanatics Fest. That's why.
Oh, okay.
I mean, the only person I would want would probably be Bo Dallas right now. Besides Bo Dallas and Roman Reigns, that'd probably be who I desire, right? But more logically speaking, probably Ron Killings.
Oh yeah, Truth would be dope.
What's up?
Yeah, he's not gonna be there though.
If he ever does on cameo, he would make a killing.
I thought he was on anyway.
For me, I would go with Liv Morgan right now.
God dang it! Of course, Liv's gonna be there the day that I work.
You know, there's Liv. You know, this would you see. You said current, but so I cannot put Triple H in that, because he's one of my favorites.
If I happen to just travel to Connecticut and he's in the office, I'll try.
Actually, I'm trying to talk to a couple of my buddies that you, because there's a certain number of people in the YouTube community who are getting getting backstage press pass opportunities with WWE.
Yeah, I gotta figure that out.
And I just want to know whose dick needs to be sucked in order to get that done.
Hey, no.
I didn't say I was doing it, but I know some girls they like wrestling and just use
Yeah,
my talent. They don't call me the comic pimp for nothing. I know how to play the game.
that's true. Nah, I'm thinking about either going Friday or mostly Sunday, cause yeah.
I see. Yeah, because Saturday I'll be up at Terrificon.
Yep.
And I was thinking of maybe if my body doesn't peter out like it normally does after a big convention.
Oh, your body's gonna teeter out. Trust me.
Like I said, maybe not. If I don't have to take the Greyhound bus up to Connecticut, then maybe not.
Maybe not.
But
Oh, here you go, Adam. Adam,
what?
here you go, boy. Fucking, isn't Atlantic City out there with you in New Jersey?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Okay, well, Matt and Jeff Hardy will be there this weekend for a meet
Oh.
and greet.
Man.
I heard about that.
They will also be appearing at Lafayette's Pandora's Box Toys
that's
and
right near that's a
Collectibles
half an hour away from my house. I may have to call them.
Yeah, you should.
Sunday.
Awesome.
So Atlantic City is Saturday and Lafayette is Sunday.
I may have to go that. I may have to get myself deleted.
I don't think I'm working either. How far is Lafayette from you?
I think from you, I think it's like an hour.
Oh fuck. Anyway. Yeah, that'd be sick to like meet Matt and Jeff would be dope.
I mean, I actually know the owner of Pandora's Box a little bit. I may have to, at least I wouldn't mind introducing myself and talking to Matt and Matt and Jeff, because I would love to get Matt on the podcast, but in character. In character is broken Matt Hardy.
That'd be sick.
But all right, fellas, I gotta make a run. I gotta go take my medicine and make a run before wrestling comes on. So I will catch you guys a little bit later. All right.
Before wrestling comes on.
Thanks.
Yeah, dude. You guys are like 3 hours ahead of me, right? So 9 times out of 10.
Yeah. You're West Coast.
You guys should have already had it, but ours start in like 35 minutes, and we try to get all our little food and whatever we're gonna do for that night before it starts, because by the time we watch it, we're not going out after that. So
yeah. I forgot you were West Coast for a second. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah. Just time
so I'll check you guys out.
Anyone forgets. But I said
Hit me up.
Everyone, please check Christopher out on Instagram, and hopefully he'll get himself a whatnot and selling books on eBay sometime soon.
It's coming.
And as always, much love. I will see you Friday night in Drunken Chat when I should have the new studio up and running.
All right, sir. Appreciate you guys. JV, I'll shoot you out too, dude. Hey, did you follow me on Instagram?
I'm gonna do that now.
Yeah, go follow me so we could all chat it up about wrestling, throughout the week and shit. So
yeah, absolutely, bro.
All right, Adam, love you, bro. Hit me up anytime.
I will, man.
All right, out of here, fellas.
Peace.
Well, JV, last but not least for tonight, we are almost September. We are about 2.5 months away from Exotica, sir.
Yeah.
And I'm starting to put together a little bit of a game plan in my head on people I want to reach up for interviews and contacts.
You got it.
They
love you more than pizza, bro.
I want to go that far.
I would.
Maybe pizza crust.
I would.
But
I definitely would.
Yeah. So.
Shit, they should just give you a throne like in the convention hall and just, you know.
What I want is I want one of those carnival like dunk tanks.
Oh, that would be sick.
And then you just dunk me.
That'd be sick.
You get three. We donate like $1 for $5 for 3 balls, and then you dunk me, and then
Oh hell yeah!
all that money goes to charity of my choice.
There you go. That's an idea.
Just to raise some money for some charity.
That's an idea.
Are you sitting this year out? Are you going or?
I don't know, man. It honestly depends on my work schedule. I mean, I'm sure I'm gonna get one of the days off because I only work 2 days, but I don't know if it's gonna be a Saturday or a Sunday. I'm pretty sure the way my schedule is, like they never really have me working on a Friday, but I might want to go see Venom the day of Friday, but
That's
I
right,
could
because
potentially.
Venom Last Dance is October 25th.
But then again, I could also see that on Thursday if I'm not working. So depending how my schedule ends up, because this is also crack phone season.
Crack.
I
Can we
don't
make that an
know.
official holiday? Crack phone season.
I mean, it's pretty much a holiday for everybody, but I don't know. I will try because there are specific people I would like to run into, but everybody else can pretty much GFY. Um, you know, but there are specific people I love to run into, and then there are people that are just like, I don't even know why I'm staring you in the face right now. But yeah, I don't know. I spoke to Cherry of when was it? Yesterday. She says she's got some things in the work. I don't know. We didn't go as far as to what,
I actually need to talk to Cherry. I was going to talk to her next week.
but I'm excited. I'm excited.
Because by the end of the week, all my new furniture will be set up, and
Nice.
I'll have a new setup here in the studio.
Nice.
That's the reason. That was the whole reason. The whole reason I put that. The only horrible thing about moving furniture and cleaning your room for new furniture is cleaning your room for new furniture.
I saw that.
I spent an hour cleaning a dresser out.
Jesus Lord.
The dresser I'm getting rid of, but yeah. Hopefully Cherry and I we've talked. Hopefully we have one or two things that we can make happen that weekend.
Nah, man.
I think
the thing that kind of deters me from like Edison is the fact that like, yes, even though I'm like 15 minutes from it, once you're in the convention hall, there's like nothing to do outside of it.
Yep.
Which, even though DC isn't that great, it's probably one of the reasons I enjoyed DC. One, because Uber is out there. So, say for instance, me and you were out in DC and like you wanted to ride to a strip club, like Uber is totally accessible. We could have gone like the next door, I think there was a bar next door, so like, you know what I mean? There was like more to do.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, Jersey will always be there. Like, even if I were to opt out specifically for financial reasons, like I'm definitely coming back next year, God willing. If nothing happens. But yeah, there are people I would love to see, and then there's people that I'm just like, get away from me.
And one of them, one of them has not been in our chat room for the longest time.
Well, yeah.
I hope that person's doing okay.
Yeah, I think he's just moving.
Yeah, because he hasn't been in the chat.
Nah, I think he's moving to his house or whatever. So he'll be back.
That's good because he'll be back.
Nah, but I don't think he's going this year. But nah, I'm gonna see for sure. I'm gonna make an appearance. If you have the passes already, so
I already have the passes. So just I know I'm definitely gonna be there all 3 days.
Yeah, if I just need to, pop on a pass just to get in for free, like I'm down.
Yeah,
You know?
I got me or I'm gonna also bring it up to the official sponsor for me booth wise for this year. Just hit up one of the abduction wine, tornado the movie peeps, and
I could also hit up Rob. That
yeah, like I said, what between Rob and Sherry and Jake's gonna be there. We'll find a
yeah.
way to get you in that weekend.
No, I definitely want to meet Jake for sure, man. The times you've had him on seems like a very fucking cool dude. So
Yeah, the one person I want to introduce myself, and I'm hoping she's gonna be there. Uh, you know, I got this obsession with Taylor Gunner right now.
she'll be there, bro.
No, I actually I've been following her on Instagram as well as Twitter, and she is a comic book nerd.
Hold on, I'm about to do some research. She should be there
Yep.
because she's fucking everywhere. Honestly,
She's fucking everywhere. Yeah. Fucking everywhere.
no, yeah, she's
Underwear.
really everywhere. Oh, I know what happened to my Google. That's what happened.
What happened to your Google, sir?
No, so what I ended up doing was I ended up like clearing out all my history, which then messed me up with
Okay, that explains it.
passwords and shit. But sorry, I just remembered that.
No problem.
Let me see, because this should be in order. Thank God that they put everything in alphabetical order now.
Yep.
I believe she's scheduled to be there, if I'm not mistaken. Unless like something happens and it,
Yeah.
down the line, like
Unforeseen, card subject to change. Stuff
yeah,
like that.
but I
Understand
think
that.
say how do you spell her first name? Oh no, I could just look it up by last name, couldn't I? Gun. Yeah, she's due.
Awesome sauce. Cause
She's due for Jersey.
Like I said, I may want her to co-host.
I gotta run into Lilith Jane, by the way.
Oh, she's awesome.
She follows me, and I'm like, what the hell? Yeah, that's one of the.
Who started following me on X, and I was like shocked. I had to make sure it wasn't. I had to make sure it wasn't a bullshit account.
No.
Like Air Force Amy.
Really?
Yeah.
That's fucking dope. Nah, yeah, that's what happened to me. Like, I went to Exotica the last time you saw me, and she just started following me. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, but she's due, man.
Yeah. All right, cool. Cause
She's due. I'm trying to see if there's anybody else I would love to run into, but you know what I noticed? There's like mad dudes this year.
I noticed that too, so I wasn't hallucinating when I glanced.
Oh, thank God. Sub girl's not supposed to be there, but I know she'll probably pull up.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? You end up running into people that are like not even on the list. Like the fuck?
None of them just do Exotica last minute.
That's true.
Or they go up with friends and whatnot.
True. I'm just scrolling through the list right now. Anybody else you want me to check?
Taylor was the main one. I'm gonna take a look myself because the two people that I want to bump into. I know they're definitely gonna be there for sure unless something comes up.
Yeah.
Cherry and Nora.
I mean, they always show up though.
Yeah, I'm sure Blake will be there.
Oh yeah, I think.
Yeah, that's
I believe.
Some of the extra mystery kink swag.
I believe. Oh, sorry, I'm just running through it. Yeah, Nora. She's definitely gonna be there.
Yep.
So yeah.
And just like everyone is such just like a pleasant surprises, and I haven't thought that far ahead yet.
Definitely gotta run into homie because haven't seen her, or I've never actually. There's one girl I haven't met yet.
Who's that?
An Evangeline Star. It's
Never
like we follow each other, we vibe, but we've never actually like connected. That's crazy.
Maybe this year she's there. I'll remember to get online early, but maybe this year I can finally hook up and do a couple question interview with Abella Danger.
I don't think she's scheduled, but
I doubt it, but
hold on. I don't think so. Yeah. Wait, no.
Because I think her last year, her and Angela White were having a competition to see who the biggest line of Exotica was going to
Oh
be.
no, their lines were insane. But yeah, nope.
Yeah, I bumped into Angela at one of the after parties last year.
Yeah. No, they're not scheduled as of now. But I'll definitely keep you updated.
Yeah, I guess
You said Blake, right?
Yeah. She normally doesn't put herself on the list.
Well, no. Last time I checked, I thought she was scheduled. B. Oh, I thought that was somebody else, and I was like, "What is she doing over there?" I thought it was gonna be like Jelly Roll's wife.
Interesting.
I
That guy I was telling Chris that was the one part of SummerSlam I could have done without.
Not what the performances or the choke slam.
The whole choke slam thing.
I liked it.
But then watching it the second time, it grew on me.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, I mean, but for some reason, the first time it didn't hit me the first time. For some reason.
Yeah. Blake's not on the list as of now.
Yeah, but that's just typical for her. That's why I wasn't even expecting her to be on there.
Ooh.
She normally shows up as like a part of Ricky's room or something like that.
Yeah, I don't. Do I even see Ricky Room on the list?
Really not. It's still early. It's still like August.
Wait, who was I looking for just now? I don't know. Oh, I know who I was looking for.
Exotica is coming to New Jersey October 25th, 26th, and 27th. New Jersey Convention Center. We're all going to be there. We're all going to be getting paid late at May.
Really? My best friend's not going to be there. That sucks.
Aw.
It's okay. Yeah, man.
Yeah, but I do have one or two shoots I'm trying to set up if we can get things to coordinate schedule wise.
You got it, my friend. Trust me. You do more than I could even do in a week.
Right now, I just want my room redone.
That's true.
You want to get rid of this broken fucking bed?
That's true.
That.
Oh, I'm dumb. I could have just sorted it.
Oh, you can sort the guest list too?
Yeah, I didn't realize that at first. I'm kind of dumb.
No, you're not. You're wicked smart, man.
I don't. Yeah, sometimes. When I need to be, I'm smart.
I don't know of any. The one video I sent you will play, but you know what I've been listening to on and off all day?
Yeah.
The 1940s are filled with perverts. Anita Hardcock. She's this big band performer from the 40s, and she's fucking awesome.
Oh, really? I gotta. Whatever.
What's up?
Nah, I just realized it. Like, it reset everything, so I had to go. Anyway, we're here.
She did a song about blowjobs.
Why won't it let me click it? Oh, what? What in the? Because I'm retarded.
No, you're not.
Eh.
This is 2024. I think they got rid of all the retarded people by now.
Yeah.
Let's see, what do they call us nowadays?
What?
They call us they call us like specially abled or something.
Hold on. Why isn't it letting me share? Okay. Alright. That's interesting.
It's not letting you share anything, huh?
It's not letting me share, which is crazy.
It's odd.
It might just be because I'm not like but it shouldn't matter.
Yeah, that shouldn't matter at all.
I don't think. Huh. I'm trying. Dude, I'm literally trying. I don't know if it's like something in the. Let me check
we may
my.
just have to like during the week. We may just have to like reset it so that you have administrative.
Yeah, hold on. Let me check my settings really quick.
All right.
In my computer, maybe that's.
But everyone should check out there's a song by Dean Martin called
I
"Hide
don't
the
even know
Sun."
where that would be. I'm just looking to see where it would be. Oh, is it this? Why isn't it letting me do it? Interesting. Yo, could we skip like everything?
Oh hell yeah!
Because I don't even know what's going on.
Yeah, don't worry about it. That's why I said what worst case scenario. I appreciate you.
Yo, what's up, dude?
Yeah.
Yep, we're good.
But I'll definitely share. God willing, I'll show this video on Thursday night over with Mr. Nemesis. Or I'll just hold it up to next week because people in the 40s are fucking perverted as all hell.
Yeah, like it won't even let me click.
Alright. Yeah, streamer being streamer.
Oh, maybe because I'm not like logged in under you.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, could be that.
No harm, no foul.
Anyway, guys.
But as always, I am JV Wheels everywhere on the internet. He's everywhere. Or is it's JV Wheels now? Is that it?
Both as of now.
Alright. And of course, for Bad Rabbit Tattoo Aftercare, type in the code, I am JV Wheels. I think it's 20 or 25% off.
Should be 25.
All right. Of course, blind at the real blind Adam on Instagram, Twitter/X, the comic pimp, minivid/blind Adam, eBay/blind Adam, YouTube, Awesome Sauce Radio, of course. If you like this, if you like my donkey show, if this is the donkey show, then please subscribe. Remember, don't need set to have a vision. I love you all. Blind Adam out. I lose JB. I may have lost JB for some reason. John?
Main region. Add wheels the stage button. Enter.
Yo.
Alright.
Sorry. Did you blind Adam out?
Yep.
Okay, I can't end the recording.
Alright, then I'll do it. Hang on.
Top of file. B. Solo lip. Mute. More options. Mute mic. Stop. Mitten. Present. Invite. Please. Navigation. Compliment. Manners. Grant. Private. Frog. Comment. Action. Start. Show. Comment. Actions.
Hang on.
Top of file. Comment actions button. Escape. Top of file. Comment act. Start. Show. Comment. Start. Show. Comment act. Start. Show. Comment. Start. Show. Comment. Start. Show. Comment act. Start. Show. Comment action. Start. Show. Comment act. Start. Comment. But. Show. Escape. StreamYard dash studio. Top. Complementary. Comment act. Start. Show. Comment act. Start. Show. Comment. Start. Show. Comment. Start. Show. Comment. Start. Comment button. D. Show. Comment. Start. Comment. Show. Start. Comment. Show. Start. Comment. Show. Start. Comment act. Show. Selected. Comment action. Start. Show. Comment action. Escape. StreamYard dash studio. Top. Complementary region. Broadcast dash aside dash comment actions but start show comment 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 start show start enter show comment stream up comment act start show comment actions button to activate press space B start comment show comment start show comment start show comment start
Come
stream
on.
escape complementary region comment start show comment start comment show comment on stage which variant of two you guys like comment act start comment show comment start comment button stream yard complementary region broadcast dash aside dash content dash comments tab panel platform dash comment dash tab enter start comment show comment stream yard dash studio enter complement start show comment 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 actions button to act start use virtual PC cursor on use virtual PC skip the content link go to bin home page StreamYard dash studio remove blind atom StreamYard D complement start show comment start show start show start show comment actions button StreamYard Yahoo dash search
Hang on.
StreamYard dash studio stream start comment button show comment start StreamYard start show comment actions button to active StreamYard Yahoo dash search dash Microsoft Edge StreamYard link search button chats heading level 2 StreamYard heading level 2 link enter loading page StreamYard continue without accepting button customize cookies table and main read navigate heading list of visited link home visit link list and list of links list and storage info button 2 add more navigate dismiss take up start toggle heading we use the necessary prod blank if you flow with the customize accept all customized cookies continue without accepting button continue accept with the accept all enter cookie ban visited
Bird, I'll get to it.
with two
What's that?
He just said he put the link in Nameless's Discord.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
title action awesome YouTube live visited link enter studio enter stream
I'm trying to help.
Hang on, I'm almost out.
Go alert this page is mic word host mute mic stop mic and info button enter studio but enter complementary start left platform list of 15 skip the end live custom pause cancel restart the pause but return the end stream but end reach not yet but enter stream